Okay.
I'm go ahead. It was a problem. It's okay. Uh, I say, I remember. My university department is no department for now because prepared class.
Okay.
Uh, what guess? My university language is English.
I remember you told me before. Yep. So
Yes,
you're studying
three
English
years
there.
under, 3 years during, 3 years during, or 3 years along.
So you have to complete 3 years. You have to finish 3 years.
It is true.
Okay.
Uh,
So
1 year, pardon, 1 year prepared,
hmm
prepared.
and this is
Uh,
year one.
yes, this is year prepared.
Okay. So year one.
Prepared.
Uh,
My conversation, pardon.
so year one is like preparation. It's like the foundation courses. Year two is what? What is year two?
Two. Two. So, I start this year. I learning in I learning pardon I'm correcting my sentence. I learning English this year. Next year or uh, 2 years later, uh, my department anesthesiologist.
Okay.
Uh, yes, uh, the lesson language English.
Okay. So this is what I understand. Year one is preparation, foundational classes. Year two focuses on your department. And then what's year three?
Okay, I understand. For, uh, can you repeat it?
Yes.
Pardon, no, it is wrong sentence. Pardon. Can you write it down? Focuses,
Yeah.
focuses. I don't mean.
Focuses is like mm, hold on. I'll see if it translates. So year two
Okay,
focuses on your department. Year two
I'll
focuses
wait.
on your department. Hold on. This year two focuses on your department. Yes.
Yes, I
Okay.
understand.
What about year three?
Yeah, year three. Uh, More anesthesiologist terminologies. I
Mm,
think terminologies. For
terminology.
example, yes, oxygen or and blades, resuscitation. I think uh, shock. Yes, terminology.
Yeah. So
Yes,
we don't say terminology. We don't put a
terminology.
yeah terminology. Okay, that's exciting. Yay! So year
But
one,
very busy, very busy.
I can
Uh,
imagine because you're working full time.
full full time is full time. Full time is full time. I wake up my day, my day. I'm saying now. I wake up 6 o'clock morning.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then I'm going to school. There's a lot of traffic, in Istanbul, especially just around 7 o'clock a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, 8, just around. Or I think now 4 o'clock, uh, 4 o'clock at 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock p.m. There's a lot of traffic. I am going to, about 2 hours.
Mm.
Road. You say, my teacher. I am going to school. I am going to university by bus. It
Mhm.
takes and 2 hours. 2 hours.
Yeah, that's a long time.
It's a very long time. My school start 8 o'clock
Mhm.
a.m. to 1 p.m. Then I am going to university, hospital,
So work.
work.
Wow.
2 p.m. Uh, 6 o'clock a.m.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh. How do you sleep?
in 14 hours.
How do you
Then,
sleep?
then I am continue. Uh, Pardon. I am writing, my teacher. You correct.
Okay.
Can you say kadar in Turkish?
Kadar? Hold
I'll
on.
continue. Yes.
Continue? I don't know what kadar means. Hold on. I have to translate kadar. Does that mean... give me a second. Turkish to English. Until. Until.
Until I remember. Yes. Okay. Not finish. Not finish. My work finish 6. Excuse me. 6 a.m. Then
Mhm.
for at the university 8 o'clock. Go to. I am going to university. It is very mixed.
Oh my gosh. You
I'm not right.
are like, wow. You have to like, that's hard. You're a hard worker. Wow.
Yes.
It's really difficult. So you commute to university by bus and it takes 2 hours to
Takes
commute.
2 hours.
Yeah. And then you're in school from 0800 until 1300. So 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then you go to work until 6 a.m.
Yes.
Wow. And then you sleep or you don't sleep.
No, not sleep.
You can't.
Don't sleep. 2 days.
Oh my
2 days
God.
alone. My teacher,
That's not good.
what do you think my speaking process? My speaking process.
Progress.
Yes.
Um,
What do you think?
your fluency seems stagnant,
I very worked.
compared to last time. Your speaking progress. I'm writing it for you. Your fluency seems stagnant compared to last time.
Fluency. Yes, fluency. I understand.
Yes, it seems a little bit behind compared to last time. So not as flowing. So do you understand? I'm going to type it in English and in Turkish at the same time. So compared to last time, you're not speaking as, it's not flowing out as much. It's not flowing as much. Yeah. Are you speaking at school? Are you talking? Yeah.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
See,
Usually
talk
and
at school.
yes. Usually on grammar. Grammar.
Your listening seems good. Your listening seems good. But your speaking seems a little bit less than last time.
I have to practice for developing.
Yeah, at school, talk to people in English, like so that every day you're getting some type of practice so that your fluency, the flowing of your words and making of your sentences will get easier and easier. If you go long periods of time, you don't have to get on Cambly, but just talking to anyone, talking and making conversation, it will be good for you to continue to build for it. Your listening skills seem very good. So that's good, the listening.
Thank you.
I'm just concerned about the speaking. You don't want to backtrack. You want to go forward, That's important. So I know you're busy. It's hard because you're busy. At the hospital, do people speak English at the hospital?
Can you repeat it, please?
Anyone?
The people?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do people speak English at the hospital?
No.
Does anyone speak English?
The uncultured people, I hate. This, everything.
What about your colleagues?
Uncultured because I working children emergent, whatever.
Okay, so they're kids. But what about your colleagues? Do any of them speak English?
No, speak Turkish at the hospital. Hospital is very bad. I don't work. Actually, I don't want to work. I don't know, but I'd like to work another department. For example, anesthesiologist.
Okay, so you don't want to do children anymore. You want to move to the anesthesiology.
I agree.
Why?
Yes. Why? Because very busy and there's a lot of family, child, pardon. I think I trying to remember. Pardon, my accent is British.
Yeah, it's okay.
Pardon, excuse me. Grandparents. My parents. I are thinking. Not are. There is a lot of parents. Child coming and parents coming. For example, taking bloods. It was a very problem for parents.
Okay. So in the department that you work in now, there are lots of families, right? Parents and grandparents who all come in. And you don't like that because there are too many people and it's okay.
Sure, completely, it is true. Surely, yes.
Do you like children? Do you like children? Do you like children?
Actually, I like children, but why I don't like? Because for now, I don't like for now because very busy and crying children. I have headache. No, I have headache. It is wrong. I have.
Yeah, it's right.
It is true. Yes. I'm using now. I have headache. I usually have headache. Next, very difficult. Another term I'm writing. I want to learn.
Having trouble. What's Osgoven? What is that? I don't know.
second vocabulary
Oh,
is different.
relying
Different. Just
can
want to
be.
learn.
Yeah. Okay, hold on one second. So the crying of the babies gives you a headache. So you usually have a headache at work, like your head hurts
Yes.
when you're at work.
Very
I
headache.
also think so you can say I usually get a headache. You can say I have a lot of headaches
Okay.
at work. It's also maybe because you're not sleeping.
Yes,
Also,
unfortunately.
because you're tired and the babies are crying and you have to work over here and there.
Mm,
Um,
I sure. Mm.
yeah, it makes it hard
I
to
didn't
sleep.
not sleep. Nothing.
Wow. How how many days off work do you get? How many days off?
Sometimes maybe one day, or
Oh my God.
half day. But it's not a problem. It's not a problem because I want to develop myself. Uh, I want maybe uh, I'll I'll be uh, I'll be working. I'll working to another country.
Yeah.
For example, USA.
Yeah.
Maybe why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Uh,
Why not?
why not? Value. This is nurse is not value in Turkish, but
Really?
not value. So uh, this is very difficult. Working is very hard.
Hmm.
I think so. I think so. I want to work USA. I'd like to.
I think I mean, here, the nurses, depending on what facility you work in, the nurses are not valued, depending on your facility. But if you work for a private hospital, oftentimes they appreciate their nurses because it's a smaller private hospital. So private versus public hospitals would be the biggest difference. With between pay, of course, you're going to make more with private hospitals, and because they'll be smaller, like your job won't be as hard because they have nurses and then they have nurse assistants. So the nurses have assistants who help,
Yes.
and it helps to like make your job not feel so overwhelming. Um, so I think you may like it, but the hours are intense too, just like how you're doing all those hours and going to school. It's hard, and that's so
What
hard
do
from
you
us.
think my life story?
It's really, and that's why like I'm concerned. Like you, sleeping is important. Drinking water is important. Yes, work hard to focus on yourself. Trying to find maybe rest in between so that you can think, because sometimes when we're tired, we can't think straight. We can't think or process things well, and you're doing a lot of things, and you have to make sure that on your days off that you like rest and let your body relax, so that all the work that you're doing you
Okay.
can like really
Mm-hmm.
hold on to it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I very developed. I think.
Yes, I definitely think so. I agree with you that you're listening and your vocabulary, I see a difference. I notice improvement. But with the speaking, you know, that one, it can be more, but I know you're busy, so you don't have people to talk with every day, you
Yes.
know. So it's hard, but your listening vocabulary is amazing. Even if you like, I would say like talk to yourself on
Yes.
your phone,
Yes.
like record yourself, talk to yourself.
Yourself. Okay.
Like, hold on, let me type this and say it so that your listening vocabulary have noticeably improved. Noticeably improved. Your speaking could be better. Okay, so you can talk with yourself, even if you can't get on Cambly. Okay, record yourself on your phone reading a short article, okay, in English. Then ask yourself
I
questions.
understand. Record.
You
Yes.
know, ask yourself questions. Ask yourself questions and have and answer the questions out loud. The questions aloud.
Aloud. Yes.
So for example,
Aloud.
so answer them aloud.
Right.
So out loud. So I read something,
I learned
The Cat
new.
in the Hat. Yeah. So here you go. Aloud.
Aloud.
Yeah, and that will help you.
Yes.
Exactly. So not in your head. Don't read it to yourself, but like read out loud. Ask yourself questions out loud and give the answer so that you can make yourself form sentences aloud and you can like practice the getting it out of your mind. Because if you only think about what to say in your head,
Okay.
it makes it hard to start producing it outward. And you do a lot of like receptive activities. Let me type this. You do a lot of receptive practice. For example, listening and reading vocabulary or studying grammar. You need more productive practice. For example, speaking aloud, giving your opinion, explaining, giving directions, giving advice.
Okay.
You can practice. You can practice this alone by speaking
Why
aloud.
this alone practice? I have to
So
work.
if you're too busy. So I'm saying if you're too busy, you can still practice that by yourself.
I understand now.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. By yourself. But yeah. So how many did you have to work today? Did you have school today?
Change, different. I am writing.
Okay.
Turkish vocabulary is different.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that. Hold on. Hold on. Variable.
Yeah, write it down.
Yeah. Jean skin. Variable. So, your schedule changes.
Changes,
Yeah? Is that what
yes.
you're saying?
Yes.
Is that what you mean by jean skin?
Changes. So my school schedule is fixed. 5 days a week. 5 days a week.
Okay.
But my work schedule is different. Different.
It's more flexible.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's good, I guess.
I want to work with you next lesson. Terminology and speaking pronunciation,
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay. A lot of speaking. I think that like you would, and on this here with Cambly, you need to talk as much as possible because in school you're doing your grammar and vocabulary, and then with this we have to talk using the vocabulary and practice pronunciation. I think would be good.
We will will using from school vocabulary. You say it.
Yeah, we can.
It's true.
Yes, we can, so that you can.
It will be better.
Practice it. Yeah.
English accent is different. Very funny. Teacher, teacher in American accent. Teacher. My school is English, British accent.
Oh, you have a British teacher.
Yes, but Turkish teacher. But accent is English, British accent.
It's British.
Yes.
British.
Wow. I very like learning in English. It is very funny. It is. I am so happy. I am better happy. Blah blah blah.
Very happy. Okay, so you're very happy learning English. That's good.
I am tired, but it's not matter for me. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Matter for. It doesn't matter for me.
It doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter to me.
To me. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
For me, it's matter. Well, it doesn't matter for us. It is wrong sentence.
It depends on
to us. Which?
So it depends on what it is. If you're talking about like so it depends on the context. So it depends on the context for that. On context. It depends on context. The context. So I don't know. So it depends. Sometimes it will be for us, sometimes to us. It just depends on what the it is. What are we talking about? Okay. Are we talking about ideas? Are we talking about possessions, money? What is the it? So it just depends.
My teacher, excuse me, the last 10 times, seconds. It was a good day. It is very fast. Thank you.